week's Music Monday is the Animal and Heat edition with Justin Timberlake's Sexy Back. I mean, Hyuna and JS's Troublemaker. Wow, this was quite the video. Children, avert your eyes. Mom, you should probably leave the room for this one. Alright, so first of all, I am really happy to see that this video attempted to be more than just like a dancing in a shiny box kind of video. It had three basic elements to it: the spy story, the dance sequences, and the obligatory close-up shots of JS and Hyuna.
As for the spy story, the plot is a little bit confusing, but our basic understanding of the plot is that Hyuna is a spy slash assassin, and JS is also a spy slash assassin slash mafia member, and they're both staying in the hotel pretending not to know each other, but secretly trying to kill each other. Now, these spies are, let's just say that they're not the brightest graduates from spy school. I get the feeling that these two are the kind of kids whose parents paid a lot of money to get them into the school, even though they're really underqualified for the position. And now that they've graduated, the school is sending them out on a secret mission in hopes that they'll kill each other and forever rid the school of their secret shame. Yeah, they're those kind of spies.
Oh, what's that? You disagree with us? You think these two are quite competent at being spies? That they are in fact trained professionals? Well, in that case, let us take a look at Hyuna and JS's spies and see what spy tips we can glean from them.
1. Leave the door open to your hotel room, like really open, like all the time. Don't worry, no one will listen to your important conversations via the hallway. They'll be too busy setting up spy cameras. Suckers.
2. Before you rummage in another spy's room, it's best not to rely on your untrustworthy camera. Instead, press your ear up against the wall and listen for movement in the room.
3. Before you leave your apartment, make sure you leave all of your spy equipment open for everyone to see. That way, if you need to make a quick getaway, none of the incriminating evidence will be packed, so you don't have to worry about how heavy it is when you carry it. Yay!
4. Wearing 3-inch clip-clopping heels is the best way to walk around in secret stealth. It can also double as a stabbing weapon once you fall into the floor in your attempt to run away, but you can't do so because of your ginormous heels.
5. As you clip-clop down the hall, slowly peek into the room. This is a well-known spy tactic on how to not be seen. It's the best way to surprise someone.
6. Hold your gun with little to no care. If it's getting in your way, just leave it on the mantelpiece or on a tabletop, and make sure you don't hold it firmly, but stroke it gently as you walk, like a long and gentle kitten.
7. Don't bother leaving any surveillance cameras or booby traps in your room, or any device that would alert you whatsoever to the fact that somebody is in your room. After all, who would suspect that you're a spy?
8. Load your gun really loudly so that all the people around you can know what's about to go down.
9. After you've posed in front of the mirror with your sexy gun and made your sexy faces, just leave the gun behind. Let's be honest, that dress is so small that you clearly have nowhere to hide it. Can't stuff it in your cleavage because it's way too tight. Can't stuff it up your skirt because your underwear is barely being covered.
10. If you detect the smell of gasoline or some kind of oil in your room, stop being so paranoid. Relax, it's probably just the smell of a freshly made hotel bed.
11. When the spy that you were spying on pulls out a lighter, just sit back and watch. Maybe she's planning on pulling out a birthday cake and candles as well. No point in ruining the surprise.
12. If you plan on burning another spy to death, don't bother checking him over for guns or other hidden weapons. And I'm pretty sure that if you kiss him and shake a little, he'll just sit there and wait for you to burn him to death. Don't worry, he won't make an attempt to free himself. And oh, if you didn't have the common sense to tie him up, don't worry about it. He's got no gun, so it's not like he's gonna shoot you as you walk away. So feel free to walk away confidently with your back turned. There's a smart girl.
Okay, it's safe to say that the whole spy plot idea was either very, very rushed or written by a 10-year-old. And picking apart for being illogical is just way too easy. And anyways, that's not the real focus of the video. Watch it once or show it to anybody once, and anybody will tell you that the clear focus of the video is on Hyuna trying to act sexy.
Troublemaker really pushes the limits, and not in a way that anyone other than really horny guys can appreciate. Let's be honest here. If this video goes viral like Bubble Pop did, it's not going to be followed by comments like, hey, check out this amazing talented dancer, or check out this amazing vocalist. No, this video actually takes away from Hyuna's position as a dancer or singer and puts her more in that category of hot girl lying on expensive car. Now, even though Hyuna's being marketed this way, we've noticed that a lot of comments on YouTube and elsewhere have been and calling her like a skank or a slut, and we gotta say that that is totally unfair. This is simply the sex sells role that her company is putting her in. And just like an actor or actress playing a role, this does not necessarily reflect her personality outside of these videos. And while you may not like the role that she's playing, calling her a skank is not fair to say.
Our complaint is that the role is becoming so overwhelmingly forced and unnatural that it's starting to become silly. There's no subtlety in it. They could have done classy sexy, dress Hyuna in a skin-tight tuxedo and dance with JS rather than on JS like a stripper. Or how about letting Hyuna show off some confident sexiness? Show her as a well-trained spy with some awesome fighting skills. Rather than seduction 101, I'm just gonna seduce a spy using my body. Oh, you nasty. But no, all we get is a non-stop barrage of, ooh, I'm so turned on and I can't stop touching myself. But the fault isn't wholly with Hyuna. We also have to point the blame at the director of this video. They could have easily placed the camera at eye level with Hyuna and JS, but no. They have the camera at times so low to the ground that you could actually see up Hyuna's skirt on many occasions. Those were well thought out pervert cams. And someone was clearly behind the camera coaxing Hyuna to make all those absurd faces. I mean, seriously, what kind of face is this? What girl flirts by putting both of her hands on her face like this? And how in the world did they get Hyuna to have her mouth hanging open so much in the video?
And action. And that's a cut. Open up for the spoon. And while JS gets to sit in his high back leather chair all swag, looking like a pimp with two girls dancing around him, Hyuna gets to sit in her high back leather chair like this.
Like this, like this, like this, like this, like this.
The best way that I think of Hyuna as of late is to compare her to Jacob Black from Twilight. At first, when Jacob took off his shirt, everyone was amazed at his hot body and everyone was like, oh my god, Jacob is so hot. But then we started to see him shirtless. A lot more. Like, all the time. So what was supposed to be sexy ends up turning out to be silly. And Hyuna's management team is really starting to take her down that path of sexy to silly.
We're disappointed because we really like the sound of the song. The snapping and the whistling, the joint singing on the chorus, all give this song a jazz pop Frank Sinatra-esque kind of feel to it. It's really catchy and sounds like a classy song. The video though was totally ruined by Hyuna's terrible role in it.
I was really disappointed with this dance. It almost never happens that a well-known male and female idol get together and dance in a music video. I was hoping this would be like a well-thought-out dance team, like some kind of Dancing with the Star kind of thing. But that wasn't the case. JS's dance crew had some totally awesome moves. Decked out in full suits with ties and vests and JS's funky sneakers. I totally love their tilt your hat back, gentlemanly swag meets Michael Jackson Thriller kind of dance move. Totally well done, and I wish I saw more of that in the video. Now let's compare that to Hyuna's dance crew. Decked out in what looks to be leather underwear, crop tops, and knee-high fur boots for Hyuna, I was completely unimpressed with their crawl on the floor like a cat in heat, pelvic thrusting, stripper butt rub dance move. Now we don't want to sound like prudish parents who are all like, sexiness is evil. We don't think that's the case at all. But when it's done for a good reason, it can be really impressive. Take Brown Eyed Girl's Sixth Sense video. There was a lot of cat crawling and thrusting and body grabbing, but it uses it as a message of artistic freedom against oppression. Hyuna's use of sexiness, though, is not really there for any other point except to give you a trouble and to get more views to the video.
Listen, I'm done with this uncalled for violation of my eyes. In Mirror Mirror, everything was going fine until Hyuna randomly drops to the ground and makes a sex to the floor. Then Bubble Pop, a totally awesome song that sounded like it would be fun and cute, turned into a nasty boob squeezing butt to crotch rub show. And now this. Having someone dance and act like a cheap and sleazy stripper is easy to find, and it makes Hyuna very easily replaceable, and that's not why we fell in love with K-pop. K-pop, you could do better than this, and Hyuna, you can do better than this too. As for the English of the song, we give this a 3 out of 5. We're giving them a 3 out of 5 because there's only one word in the song, Troublemaker, and it's the name of their band as well. They say the word a lot, but it's slightly mispronounced. It sounds more like Troublemaker instead of Troublemaker. So we're not going to give them terrible marks for it, but because it plays such a prominent role in the song, we're docking them 2 marks for it. So 3 out of 5.
we asked you which time travel you preferred, IU and You and I, or FT Islands and I Hope. And the winner was FT Islands. Ooh. A lot of people said that they really didn't understand IU's time travel concept, and FT Islands was extreme and clear. So great job, FT Island. Ooh.
For this week's Animal and Heat edition, we ask you which video looks like they're more in heat. JS and Hyuna's Troublemaker or Tiara's Boat Beat? Leave your votes in the comments or in our Facebook poll and we'll announce the winners next week. Also, don't forget to like and favorite this video and to subscribe for more K-pop Music Mondays. Take it away, Spudgy.